All right, let me just admit it right off the bat. I read this and I have no idea what's going on. Okay, so if you do, great for you. But most people are going to read this and it's just too much going on. There's 5 consecutive integers, 5 numbers I got to keep track of. Well, this is a great example of a guess and check because the answer choices are really straightforward in the context of the problem, right? The question has a lot of moving parts, but the answer choice is really something simple and straightforward, and we can work backwards from that. So we absolutely should try to guess and check. Maybe if you totally understood what was going on, you can go for the algebra here, but I think you're also setting yourself up for a little bit of a trap if you do. So just kind of know yourself here, and this is a good example where with some perseverance, we can save these points. So let's take it one step at a time. Whenever I'm guessing and checking, this is, I swear to God, my first move is I pick B. All right, I'm always assuming B. So what is B? B is 14, and that is the 5th integer of 5 consecutive even integers. Okay, so you need to know what an integer is. It's just a number without a decimal or a fraction. So normal number. Even numbers, obviously, you hopefully know what those are. So if that is the 5th one, then we got to count back, right? So the 4th one will be 12, the 3rd one will be 10, 8, and 6. Okay, so if that's confusing to you, flip them, right? Just go this way so that we know what we're talking about in order. Okay, the 5th one is our 14. All right, what do they say? Let's see what we can do. The sum of the 1st and 3rd integer, 1st and 3rd, is 20 less than 3 times the 4th. Okay, so the sum of 6 and 10 is 16. The 4th times 3 would be 36. So the sum of the 1st and 3rd, that's right here, is 20 less than 3 times the 4th. Well, 16 is 20 less than 36. I'm done. That's it. Now, I didn't pick B because I knew it was the answer. I picked B because I would have picked B. Like, it's just what I do whenever I have a guess and check situation. I start with B because if I'm wrong, then I can move up or down, right? So if this distance were too big, I might move down and then pick a smaller number. But it's one of those things where, like, a lot of times, at least 25% of the time, but I think it's more, it actually works out that your first guess is right. So that's another reason I go with B. It's just historically, it kind of works out nicely for myself. So maybe that's a thing you can incorporate into your own process is choose B to start guessing checks. But notice this was really, at the end of the day, about counting even numbers, adding 2 numbers, multiplying them. We have the calculator, but I never used it because the arithmetic became so easy once I had numbers. If you want to create an equation here, you're going to have to do this kind of thing where you got like x plus 2, x plus 4. It's like a mess. I really don't think it's a good idea. I'm not even going to go over it because I don't think you should do it. It's worth like no points on the SAT because this kind of thing is unlikely to come up again. Or at least the consecutive integer thing is unlikely to come up again. The idea of guessing and checking when a story that you read, some math story, sounds absolutely insane, guessing and checking is a great strategy that will work no matter what the story is because usually the answer choices are very simple and straightforward. So if you feel that confusion, if you feel that there's too many pieces moving around, look to the answer choices. They might be the starting piece that you need to solve the question confidently.